Hey, beautiful people. So I'm back in another video. But in this video, I want to talk about starter credit cards, easy credit cards you can get even if you have bad credit. Some people are like, okay, Rakita, I never had credit before. What credit cards can I get? Or some people say, Rakita, I had credit before, messed it up. Like, what can I do now? So let's just jump right on into the video and I'll show you what you can actually do. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to CapitalOne.com. Capital One, they have easy credit cards that you can get no matter if you messed up before and you like, oh my gosh, Rakita, I don't know if I can get another credit card. You messed up before, they'll give you a credit card. Or if you never had a credit card before. So when you go to the website, I want you to go over here and hover over credit cards. So when you hover over credit cards, you will see like the different credit cards that they have. So they have some for business, they have some that got good cash back rewards, they have some for travel. But we want to go to credit building. So let's go ahead and click on credit building. Now, when you go ahead and click on credit building, these are for people that have fair credit. Now, when I say fair credit, I mean your credit may not be like the best. You know, I always say like a 550 and up. And this is where you will look. Now, Capital One, they have a regular credit card that's going to give you 1.5% cash back. So that means for every dollar you spend, you're going to get a basically, what is that? A penny and a half back. But it will add up because a dollar, you know, and you keep spending, what if you spend $100? You know, then you're going to get a whole $1.50 back. So it's going to add up. So I always suggest people go ahead and get the Quicksilver One rewards card. Now, if you're a student, then you can look into getting the Journey. So you can try to get the Journey student rewards, or you can get the Platinum. So if you watch my videos, you always know that I always say get the Quicksilver and get the Platinum. Now, I have both of these credit cards before. Actually, I believe the Quicksilver, I always get it mixed up, you guys. I remember I told you guys in the video, I believe the Quicksilver was the first credit card that I ever had. So I tried to get two of the same ones because Capital One allow you to have 4 credit cards. So I tried to get 2 of the Quicksilver and they said, no, you got to get the Quicksilver or you got to get the Platinum. So I went and got both of these. I got both of these credit cards and then I got 2 business credit cards. So these are easy credit cards you can get. I believe at the time my credit score was like a 570. So it wasn't the best. But look, a 570, you can get a credit card. So go ahead and go to Capital One and try to get these 2 credit cards. And if your credit score is like, you're like, Rakita, I don't think I'm at no 550. I don't know. Then you may want to just try to get their secured MasterCard. Now, the thing is, too, I have a different way that you can get credit cards, especially if you want to start building your credit card, building your credit profile, and you want to just get credit cards. I have a way we can get credit cards. It's kind of at the end, you guys. I have a way where you can get credit cards without them actually looking at your credit. If your credit's really bad, without them looking at your credit and without them judging you too, they're not even going to look at your credit to even give you a hard inquiry, so it's not going to drop your credit score. But wait to the end and I'll show you that trick. But you can definitely go ahead and get this secure credit card if you like. But with secure credit cards, you have to put money down. So I kind of want people to avoid putting money down. So you have to put $49 down, $99 down, or $200 down. So let's go ahead and look at the next credit cards. And remember that $49, $99, or $200, that's going to be depending on your credit. So they're going to give you that hard inquiry that we're trying to avoid. But don't forget, you can look down in the description. I have my hard inquiry removal ebook. So you can learn how to remove your inquiries. My inquiries were deleted in 3 hours. I have somebody that said, oh my gosh, Rakita, my inquiries, I just got your ebook an hour ago and my inquiries experience is already deleting 5 of them. So somebody said they got 40 of them deleted. So hopefully you don't have 40, but if you do, it's a way you can get it removed. Look down in the description. Now, the next company I want you all to look into is called Credit One Bank. Now, I love Credit One Bank only because they're giving people credit cards that probably shouldn't have a credit card. So as soon as I found out about Credit One Bank and how they're just giving out credit cards, I told everybody about it. And I know people that have filed for bankruptcy and the next month they got this credit card. So if you're like, oh my gosh, Rakita, I had a bankruptcy, I can never get a credit card, try Credit One Bank. Most likely they will give it to you. So they're going to look at your Experian credit report and your credit score, and they kind of got their own little scoring model. But I always tell a lot of people apply for this one because if you apply for this one, then most likely they're going to give it to you. So far, I always tell people to get the Quicksilver, the Capital One Quicksilver, Capital One Platinum, and then to the Credit One Bank. Now, let's get into another credit card I always tell people to get. But listen, this is where it gets juicy, and I want you to really pay attention to my screen. This is where I'm going to show you how to get credit cards without them pulling your credit reports and without them giving you a hard inquiry. So if your credit is messed up, it doesn't even matter. So let me show you how to do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers. And you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau, so they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the three major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit the information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them I want offers. So be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up. And for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriassecrets.com because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt-in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you that hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriassecrets.com. So after we go to victoriassecrets.com, I want you to put $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the 3 dots here at the top. So it's 3 dots at the top and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they say I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to Camisets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small. And I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I'm going to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you will have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies. You should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click accept now. And what they're going to ask you for is they want you to put your date of birth here, your last 4 digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click finish, submit for review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide. And you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-RAKITA. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.